by a bunch of goddamn nerds. Sports, the infinite frontier. These are the rants, opinions, and discussions of the one and the only sports nerds. Their mission: to talk about the major headlines in sports news, drink beer, curse loudly, and heavily criticize their favorite teams. To boldly rant where no man has ranted before. And now, here are your nerds. Philip Ford.
Oh no! We suck again!
Max Andrews. And Tom.
You are a factory of sadness!
Hello and welcome to Sports Nerds.
How's it going?
Max, Carf.
How are you?
We're gonna talk some sports.
Yeah.
And we're excited for the Game of Thrones season finale coming up tomorrow.
Yes. No. Sunday.
Not tomorrow. I wish it was tomorrow.
Yeah.
But so like, okay, if you had to choose between Game 5 or the finale, what would you watch?
Well, I'm definitely watching Game 5. And I got Thrones on, DVR, so I'll watch it immediately after. Well, depending on the outcome. And I don't know,
Is there could Cleveland be getting bad enough to you turn it off and you watch Game of Thrones instead?
I mean, if they played they would have to play really bad,
they would
have to. Well, they would have to play like they did, like they did last night. They could not make a shot to save their lives. I mean, yeah, Golden State. They went small. Iguodala was starting. Bogut was sitting. That all worked and everything, but at the same time, Shumpert didn't make couldn't hit a shot. Neither could J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith, I believe, went 0 for 8 for three-pointers. I mean, Dellavedova, he shouldn't be taking all those threes. LeBron James couldn't do anything. The only person who could do anything is Mozgov. But if they could just get one more score, it would have been a completely different ballgame. I mean, they were only down by 3 there, right there at the end. And then come the fourth quarter, just Golden State just ran away with it. But
yeah, they lost by 20.
Yeah,
almost 20.
Yeah,
exactly 20.
It was just like a progressive blowout. Golden State just went on a run late in the game, and just Cavs knew they couldn't come back from that. So it was all right, put in the reserves. Yeah, they put in the reserves, and that's when you knew that they conceded.
Yeah,
but David Blatt's got to play more. He's got to play more players off his bench. I don't care how old they are. He's got to play Sean Marion. He's got to play Mike Miller. He's got to, just empty the clip here. I mean,
yeah. Again, this is always the age-old LeBron argument. What happens when it's all on his shoulders? It wasn't supposed to be this way, but here we are again.
Yeah.
It's really the same story that always happens. It seems to me with LeBron and Cleveland. At the end of the day, he can't drag the team to a championship. You know what I'm saying? He can get them to the championships, but he can't just pull the whole load over the top by himself. And it's. I hope that again, really love LeBron, love watching him play. I hope they win.
Yeah.
But I don't know with all these guys out if he can do it.
Yeah, they were also really pretty tired. They were really tired after they gave it all in Game 3. And then, they only got 1 day's rest, and then they got to play again. And, a lot of these guys are playing so many more minutes than the Warriors are, all their starters. So, that's a huge factor into it. You saw, Dellavedova, he was getting rubbed down during every break, and LeBron even said that they were tired. So it's I just don't think it was like, as one-sided as, Golden State doing what they did, like, the Cavs were a tired team and Golden State, made it run. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you don't want to take away from the fact that Golden State played very well.
Yeah, no,
but also
you
have to consider that the Cavs played really shit.
Yes.
So
they were gassed doing it through all.
The moral of the story is Cleveland lost, and we're going to Game 5. Yeah. It's all tied up. This is a real, obviously, pivotal moment right here. Whoever wins this game is obviously, definitely mathematically more likely to win the whole thing.
I believe it's like 73% or something like that.
Right. So it's a real important game for everybody. I don't think you're going to see the same kind of sloppy play from Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Next game, I feel like they should have gotten their heads back together and come off this loss, learn the lessons from it, do what you got to do, show us more of the play that got you here. Yeah. And it'll be a better game. This series is great. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been back and forth the whole time. I'm just having a lot of fun. I want Cleveland to win, but it could go either way. And I'm still, it's just a really fun series.
Yeah. I really think that these next 3 games could really favor the Cavs just because they're going to get a couple extra days rest now to finally, hydrate and kind of work their, help out with their injuries and everything like that. Just get a little healthier, instead of, just playing every other night. They got a couple of nights off here. They don't have to play till Sunday. So it'll give them a chance to rest up and see if they can duplicate, games 2 and 3, game 5 here. And I tell you what, if they go up 3-2, and try to close it, and they close it out in Cleveland. Oh, watch out!
You can keep
watch out. I think I might drive up there. I might have to drive up there, and then I'll have to go back up and the next day for the parade.
But no, it's going to Game 7. I really feel in my bones it's going to go to Game 7.
Yeah.
I really like it. I hope it goes to Game 7. That way you just get more cool stuff happening. But that might just be me. I don't know. It's a fun series. I think you can really feel both teams playing for this series. It doesn't, no one's running away with it. Everyone's putting out their all. It's like these guys are, beat up and they're getting tired, and they're coming out there. It's all the stuff you want from a sports championship.
Oh yeah.
So Game 7 would make it just that that little cherry. It went epic. It went all the way, and and of course the NBA would love to see it go to Game 7.
Oh, and they're gonna, they want. They probably will let it happen because there's been a lot of. Let's face it, there's been a lot of shitty refereeing during this entire series on both sides.
Yeah,
and I believe it was Game 3. The Cavs were up by 20 points, and the Warriors just couldn't do anything. And then it's out of the blue. Mozgov gets called for a ticky-tacky foul. Thompson gets called for a ticky-tacky. Just all these little things right here. And then, what happens? Golden State hits like 2 back-to-back threes. And all of a sudden, they're back in the game now. And it's like, even though we beat them, but still, it's just, yeah. And it doesn't help that, did you see LeBron James get tossed into the camera?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's what gets the blood flowing, literally.
Oh,
no, that was pretty crazy. That it should be happening.
Yeah, Andrew Bogut, who fucking sucks. I'm sorry, pardon my language. I really don't like them.
You fucking LeBron. You're fucking with me, bro.
I don't like Bogut before he tossed LeBron, but he didn't really foul him. But
you're not jumping on the hating bandwagon.
I hate him, but at the same time, it's not like he tried to, the foul on LeBron wasn't that bad. Like LeBron did, in my opinion, kind of try to sell the foul a little bit and ended up into the camera.
I think LeBron's a pretty good flopper. I think he actually does.
Oh yeah,
does an all right job.
Yeah,
he likes to get that push.
But he also, a lot of times he tries to sell it too much that they won't call him.
Right.
You know, and they think he's just like, you know.
But hey, man, if you're feeling it, you know, if you're feeling it in your bones, you want to throw that extra little when you fall down, like, do it up, man. I mean, sell it. I mean, if you're gonna sell it, then
it's like watching professional soccer. You know, like, and this is what I always thought. It was that basketball is kind of like, you know, like real American soccer. You know, it's just kind of going back and forth, passing it, and just. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, because it's a medium contact sport. It's not full contact, but there's definite. You know, I mean, it's rough in there. You know, and people are throwing bows around and yada yada yada. So I'm like, you can't say basketball. You're not, you know, hobnobbing with these people over here, but
but you're just like,
you know, so they have that in the same aspect because soccer, you know, is not really a contact sport, but you know, basketball is like, hey, let's shorten it up.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a lot more scoring going on. We're gonna use our hands.
Yeah, you can still set picks. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, like,
you still kind of, you know, I mean, like, it's not slide tackle, but
basketball is hand soccer, really.
Yeah, it's like hand soccer.
Except no one, like, that'd be cool if one person could use their feet at some point. Like, if you're only allowed to goaltend if you kick it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they made that rule, you have to do some kung fu shit where you like flip up and kick the ball out of the fucking thing to your dude that's all the way down on the other side of the field. He's like, whoop, you know, it's like, or even if they go for the alley-oop from the kick, dude, LeBron comes screaming through like, oh, you know? Give me a break. How shit would that be? That would be awesome, right? Come on, dude. The fucking Shaolin, like,
that would be cool.
Basketball goalie.
Shaolin basketball goalie.
All right.
Wu-Tang would be doing a song about that.
Oh, dude, the RZA would have so much shit all over that, dude. All right. I'm not really a huge fan of the RZA, though. Okay.
What about the Jizza?
The Jizza, the Ghostface Killer.
Inspector Deck.
Method Man.
ODB.
The ODB. Couldn't have never committed all them crimes. Julio did some of that shit. No, all right. What were you? NBA Finals. Are we all finaled out?
I think we're all finaled out.
Yeah.
But speaking of soccer, though, we have a big game tonight. The U.S. women's team is taking on Sweden.
Oh yeah.
And
we shall crush this fist.
Oh, absolutely.
We shall put holes in them like they're cheese. I wish I knew the Conan quote. I should really know that Conan quote. It's like, crush your enemies and have them driven before you, and then hear the lamentations of their women. That's what we're going to be hearing, the lamentations of the Swiss women.
Anyways,
football team, soccer team. They're going down. So this is the third game for the third game, game 3.
I just know that if they win this, they will go to the round of 16, and I think they've gone to the round of 16 like the last 6 times or something like that in the World Cup. So, which is pretty good. You know, the U.S. women's always has, you know, a pretty solid soccer team. You know, you got Hope Solo, you know, who's crazy.
Like, she's a terror. Like I actually don't even think she beat up her family. I think we just generated that story.
They got a phone call
just to. Yeah, no, man.
It was like her nephew like called up like.
Yeah, no, it was all staged. It was all staged. Is all I'm saying. Like they did it on purpose, just so they could put the fear of God into every other soccer team out there. Like, look at this crazy chick beat up her own family, and they just let her loose on the soccer field.
It's like a year and a half or 2.
I'm telling you, man. Ago. Yeah, man. The World Cup only happens once every 4 years, man. Like this, they're letting it grow and build.
Yeah,
dude, just letting the legend of Hope Solo grow, man. She's a terror, the terror of the pitch. Dude. I hope she takes somebody's head off.
She's gonna fight Ronda Rousey.
Oh, dude. Oh, I don't even know who would win that fight. Hope Solo's got so much anger.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey, if it was a straight up MMA, you know, cage fight.
I think she'll murder anything that you put in front of her, really.
But Hope Solo, maybe like in a bar fight or a backyard, or a like backyard
scrappy, like, you know,
give me like in a closed
weapon of opportunity kind of chick.
Yeah. She knows her surroundings, like Batman.
Yeah. And everything is, you know, Bourne style. You can get a magazine, a pencil, and a freaking roll of duct tape.
Yeah.
Do you think that Jason Bourne is the MacGyver of murder?
You know, to be honest with you, I've watched 2 of the Bourne movies, the first 2, and I don't know, I just never got into it.
What? Anyway, that's fair enough. I can actually.
And then they made another one with Jeremy Renner, right?
Yeah, that was But whatever. So yeah, World Cup soccer. Sweden is actually in a tough spot. They really need to win this game because otherwise they're going to be looking really, really terrible in our group.
Yeah, I believe it's Australia, Sweden, and Nigeria, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
And so, if we win this and Australia ties or something like that, then we're like a shoe-in.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think we got to tie one more game more. So it's whatever.
Yeah.
Looking good in Women's World Cup.
Yeah. Like we talked about Hope Solo, and then there's Abby Wambach, and she's like one of the veterans on this team, so this is probably going to be her last ride. So I see her go out with a bang.
Yeah. Anyways, like a fucking World Cup
champion.
Is there a cup? Like, what is it? I don't even know.
Well, it's the World Cup, so I'm sure there's a cup.
There's like a big. I think the Stanley Cup is the only cup that actually got it right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best cup.
Oh yeah, it's gigantic. Yeah, you need like at least 2 or 3 people. I mean,
like I'm waiting just to see how big the base of it gets. Like it's just got to get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So I mean, how long is the NHL going to be around to see how big the fucking Stanley Cup gets?
Like just like when we're like 80 years old, just like
the Stanley Cup's like 13 feet tall and shit, and fucking like you need a truck to move it.
Yeah. It's like you got to put it on a pallet and drag it wherever you have to.
Players are all going to be like, as part of being a player in the NHL, they're going to give you a house with like a backyard big enough to hold the cup in case you win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, how are you going to keep that in an arena like?
Oh man, yeah, you're gonna only be able to house it in so many places. That's great. Yeah, I love it. Stanley Cup's gets bigger. That's awesome. So World Cup. Take a hint from the
Stanley Cup
from the hockey players there, and
which is going to be, I think, it's been a really great Stanley Cup series with Tampa Bay and. Sorry, I have a little bit of heartburn right now from the beer. Yeah, Chicago. I have a little heartburn. Which I predicted Chicago was going to win, so we'll see what happens.
I don't care. All my ducks are out. All my. What do I?
I think I picked the Rangers to win it all earlier, but then for this series, though, I picked Chicago. And
anyway,
Phil picked Tampa Bay.
Yeah. So I had the Ducks and the Penguins. Penguins were gone much earlier than anyone liked. And
look out for the Columbus Blue Jackets next year. They're going to be
we're going to be healthy. We're going to be badass.
That's right.
Maybe
seriously,
we'll win something. So hey,
we'll go to the playoffs next year.
I follow Little Giants rules. As long as you get it one time, that's all that matters. So we just need to get one.
We got a good front office and we got a really good young team now. I think we can do it. I think we at least get to the playoffs and win a playoff series. We haven't won a playoff series ever, but I think we can do it though.
Yeah. We got a shot. No.
Let's go Jackets.
All right. World Cup.
NHL.
Contract drama.
Oh yeah, NFL
and all kinds of fun stuff. Des Bryant is holding out for. Give me that money. I'm holding out for more money. Not signing his contract yet. Waiting on big bucks.
Well, yeah. Basically, he wants to get paid just like any top flight receiver, and he is definitely one of the best receivers in the entire league. I mean, the guy's pretty damn good, even though he's kind of an asshole. So, and that's the problem. He's kind of an asshole. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, Des Bryant, he's a very talented guy, and he was like a really troubled guy when he came in the league. Jerry Jones had like bodyguards follow him, to like kind of
babysitters.
Yeah, basically, like babysitters to whip him to shape, which the Browns should have done with Johnny Manziel, by the way.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, now Johnny's living with his high school coach. Jesus. I know, right?
Every time,
Josh McCown.
Every time, I don't.
You know what's gonna
for
suck?
Manziel, just so I can hear the Manziel report from you, because every time it just gets better. Johnny Manziel's in rehab. Johnny Manziel's stuck with his fucking high school coach.
You know what? What's bad? Like this is my worst nightmare right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we end up with Josh McCown starting the entire year, and then the Browns go like 7, win like 6 or 7, possibly 8 games, and then they're like out of like the top 10 picking, and then like all the quarterbacks get taken in front of them.
Yep.
And they can't do anything about it.
That's
Or
exactly what's going to happen. You guys are just going to be mediocre. You're not going to be terrible. You're going to be mediocre.
Yeah.
And then what's the worst thing that can happen to a terrible team who plays up to mediocre?
Yeah.
More mediocrity.
Basically, you're not going to get one of the hot quarterbacks coming up.
No. And plus, I mean, you have like maybe one of the hot quarterbacks isn't the answer to your problem. Yes, you guys need to shop around for an established quarterback. I don't know who's open, but
Phillip Rivers might be a free agent next year, so we'll see about that.
I don't think Phillip Rivers can, but
he might.
And I don't think Phillip Rivers is the answer to your problem either. I don't think he's a little too long too already.
Well, he probably would have like maybe one or two.
You need like Wilson. That's what you need.
Oh, there's no way we can get Russell Wilson.
See, I'm still saying, but that's what you need.
I mean, if things go that bad with Seattle. Because he hasn't signed a new contract yet. He's still like he's making nothing.
That's up in the air.
That'd be great, but I don't think so.
No, you're not going to get him.
Should have drafted him in the first place.
Shut up. But then you had to get
We got Manziel the year before. I mean, the year after. But you know what? I think if we start Johnny though, we'll only win like 3 games, and we'll be picking.
See, there you go, right? So I mean, you're thinking long term, and you're also thinking as a Cleveland fan. I want
to see him to succeed.
You're like,
I mean, if he does succeed,
he's gonna suck. So let's hope that he really.
I mean, yeah,
really
I know he
sucks.
And
then
if he's gonna suck,
that's how you know a Cleveland fan when you see him. It's like, well, I mean, he's gonna suck.
What else am I gonna do?
So you might as well fucking really suck, so we get first dibs. Would you like to see a winless season?
Never. Are you serious?
I mean, it sounds to me but I'm saying okay, after you lose the first how many games?
Cleveland. We're not Detroit.
How many games would you have to lose in a row before you're like, fuck it? I hope we don't win any games.
Oh, like 7 or 8.
8 games.
Yeah.
And then you just be like,
I've seen like 5, 6, game losing streaks. So probably like 8 or 9.
You lose the first 8 games.
Oh yeah,
9 games. We'll say you said 9, so we'll throw that out there.
First 9 games, yeah.
And then you're just like, fuck it. I hope we lose the next 7 games.
I'll just not just watch. I just wouldn't watch. I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't put any.
You would just write them off for that year.
Oh,
it's like, okay, you put yourself in a moratorium or whatever the fuck.
I say that now, but
no, Cleveland, you're gonna watch.
Yeah, I know. I'm my phone just like.
We're so shitty. I don't think it'd be that shitty though.
No, they're not.
I mean, you guys got Josh Gordon.
No, he's not playing this
year.
year.
You don't have Josh Gordon?
Yeah.
And you guys have Money Manziel. Oh, wait, you don't know if you have him either. What other fucking good thing was in Cleveland? Not fucking anything.
We're gonna have a elite offensive line.
Okay.
And then we're also
okay.
It doesn't hurt to have a bad offensive line.
No, offensive line is where it's at. That's where it starts. But
and then a really good defense. We're probably gonna have a top 10 defense at least.
All right. So you're not going to be able to score any points, but you're going to be able to
score points.
So we're going to see more Cleveland games where the score is 6-3.
We're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball a lot. They have a lot of good running backs, and a really good offensive line.
All right. Well,
we'll see.
As
long as the quarterback doesn't turn the ball over, whoever starts a quarterback doesn't turn the ball over, we'll be fine.
I can't say that I wish you well because I would love to see you crash and burn. Like, to be honest, I'm a Broncos fan. I don't, But
he just destroyed our hopes and dreams.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was a good feeling. That was a good feeling.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I would know.
But I'm going to tell you, from this side of it, it was really awesome.
I'm sure it was.
I mean,
I'd be throwing it in your face. Trust me.
I mean, we should drop it by now. I think it's been long enough, to where we can't.
There was also some good news from Buckeye country.
Yeah?
Did you hear about Braxton Miller?
No, I did not hear about Braxton Miller. What happened?
They're saying Braxton Miller is cleared for all activities.
Oh, snaps.
So I think the quarterback competition is
Back on. Nah, dude, I'm telling you, here's what's gonna happen. Before every game, musical chairs. 3 quarterbacks, 2 chairs. Right?
This is gonna sound a little weird.
They play the chicken dance.
3 dragons. 2 dragons.
3 quarterbacks, 2 chairs, 1 dragon.
3 quarterbacks, 1 cup.
1 cup. No rules. No, all right. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen this year as far as the OSU quarterback situation. I love this problem. This is like white people problems right here. This is like first country.
It's first
problem.
world problems.
First world problems. Sorry, white people problems is not the acceptable nomenclature. But yeah, first world problems. That
the only colors that we know is scarlet and gray, sir. Anyway,
but I'm fucking green and yellow. Fucking.
Well, we got the
colors.
We got the. That's an Ohio
there it is.
Picture. They got an autograph picture right there.
There we go. Buckeye love. Everyone knows they're in Buckeye country, except for Philip. But he couldn't be here today. Oh, we forgot to apologize for Philip not being here today. We're sorry about that.
Yeah,
but he's traveling from someplace to someplace else and could not be with us.
So that's that.
Yeah. What was the other thing that happened in the NFL? Oh, I saw that Clowney came back.
Yeah, Clowney's back.
Again, it's going to be terrifying, but I'm really excited to see this Texans defense when he's healthy.
Yeah, him and J.J. Watt, that could be a potential nightmare. I mean, J.J. Watt already is a nightmare. He single-handedly beat the Browns this past year, and it was terrible.
It was pretty awesome.
It was horrible. But, yeah.
It's like a snuff film. You shouldn't be able to do that.
You know what else is on you know what else is on the Texans now is Brian Hoyer. So, and he's he's trying out for the starting job. So,
right. Good luck, buddy.
So
I think he's more of a backup.
He's a really good backup.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Like, I feel like
he's not a starter. He can't carry your team. He won't win you a game.
But he'll win you a game. But he's not going to win you fucking 10 games.
Yeah.
Like, if you need him at the end of fucking 4 games, so that makes it 4 quarters that he's played. He's actually played 1 game. That's how much you can use it. But no, he's good. I think he won't lose you the game.
Exactly. But yeah, there's only so much you can do.
Right. I mean, I cannot play in the NFL at all. So, again, good on you, Brian. Being a backup ain't that bad.
We beat his ass in high school. I was on the high school team that beat him.
Yeah.
We were I'm the same age as Brian Hoyer. And my high school, St. Francis de Sales, beat Cleveland St. Ignatius our senior year. It was a shootout.
There you have it.
We beat
Brian Hoyer is a little bitch.
We lost.
That's
real talk. It was like the first time they ever lost to a school in Columbus.
Bam.
So, C-Bus representing.
Setting records, breaking Brian Hoyer's spirit. That's probably why he never became the pro athlete that he thought he could, because he crushed his hopes and dreams.
How can he beat the Steelers? How can he beat the Steelers and the Ravens and the Bengals all the time? He can't even beat
a bunch of high school kids.
He can't even beat the Sales.
Like, give me a break. A bunch of kids in high school, really, Brian Hoyer?
Yeah. Well, we weren't pushovers either.
All of a sudden became Brian Hoyer as an adult playing a bunch of teenagers.
Anyways, enough Brian Hoyer mention.
But no, all the best to him. Yada yada.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But yeah, so the Texans, they'll have a decent team.
I mean,
the Colts are still going to dominate that division.
I just want to see that defense. I think that's going to be disgusting. It's going to be good. I think it'll be exciting and electrifying defense.
Well, we've seen how Andrew Luck responds to it. So.
Yep. As soon as he's going to get traded to the Broncos any day now.
Andrew Luck is not going to get traded to the Broncos.
I can keep dreaming if I want to. So.
Andrew Luck's going to get paid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But,
he's totally going to get paid. Especially after I think they'll go to the Super Bowl this year. I think that.
Yeah.
I'm already calling it right now. I think that the Colts are probably going to go to the Super Bowl. I think Andrew Luck's ready, and he's got a shitload of good receivers. I mean, they have T.Y. Hilton, Moncrief. They got Andre Johnson, and then they drafted the guy out of Miami. I forget his name, but yeah. And then they got a couple of decent tight ends. and they got Frank Gore now and Dan Boom Herron from Ohio State running backs. Like, I don't see how they don't they have so much offensive firepower. I don't see what's stopping them.
Well, what's the defense look like? Is this classic Indianapolis? I mean, because it sounds to me like you have a classic Indianapolis problem where the offense can put up 70 points, but the defense is giving up 73 points.
Their defense would probably be ranked I don't know, maybe 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, you see, you need to have some defense.
Well, yeah.
You can't just have that. You know that paper that they run through the tunnel, they run through the paper. That can't be your defense. That doesn't work. It's been proven.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I don't know, but I still think.
Yeah, I feel like their offense will score a lot of points.
I think it's going to be them, and I think it's going to be the Packers.
But I feel like if they get put up against the very stout Texans defense, and then even with Brian
why are you
Hoyer,
all about the Texans?
Well, I'm just saying, that dominating offense. The problem with that is fucking you need to have something there to hold the line because every now and again you're gonna come against somebody who's all the reverse way, all about defense the way you're about offense, and then that always shuts the offense down. I understand always, but a lot of times.
No, you're right.
I feel like the defense will win the game.
It's the really good ones that can overcome that.
Mm-hmm.
They're called franchise quarterbacks.
Yeah. And I'm not scoffing at Andrew Luck. I feel like Indianapolis traditionally has had this problem, and they're just like, fuck it. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Andrew Luck.
We got Peyton Manning. I don't care. We got Andrew Luck. I don't care. That's the only one.
We won one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Won another time.
Yeah,
Us to the goddamn Saints. It's just one more team that wins the Super Bowl. It's not named the Browns. So us and the expansion teams now.
I hope it never happens.
It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
I know, but still. Well, then, you're not the only ones who haven't won. So at least
but I mean,
But
we haven't even been to one.
As the teams who haven't won a Super Bowl, as that list gets shorter and shorter, how does that make you feel?
I hate it. Obviously, I hate it. But I think about Jim Brown winning the NFL championship, and he was the best in his sport. And then I also think about now LeBron James, the best in his sport, playing for Cleveland. Hopefully, he'll at least win a championship. And the Cavs. I don't think the Browns are going to win a Super Bowl for a long time. But
I don't. I want the.
And you don't have that problem right now.
No.
With the Broncos, so.
I just hope the Broncos got enough. And we always just seem to make it so far, and then we can get there, we can get to the finals, we can get into the playoffs rather, and it's the Peyton Manning disease. He likes to crumble at the end.
I think Peyton will have a decent season. I just don't think they'll. I mean, Ryan Clady is out for the year, so he's had no one to protect them. They have a whole new offensive line. I don't see it happening.
I'm hoping we can get there again. We can do it. I think Peyton's got this year in him, and
I'm staying away from Peyton in fantasy.
But I don't know. You never want to stay away from Peyton. No, that dude puts up bad numbers though in fantasy. Peyton, give me a break.
We should have a fantasy draft.
We're definitely doing it.
Okay, but we should. I mean, we're gonna need more than 3 people.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get more than 3 people.
Yeah, we should
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
But can possibly. We should have some sort of mini contest for the ones of viewers that watch every now and again.
Yeah.
Maybe one of you ones of viewers can possibly be in the Sports Nerds.
The dozens
fantasy
and dozens and dozens of fans.
Are you that optimistic that we're up to dozens? I don't want to call them fancy listeners. But I guess we could do something. I guess if you actually write in something to our Q&A, which we will have up, so you have to listen to the live show, and then from now on we'll start doing better on posting beforehand when the show is going live.
Yes, we should promote that so people.
Yes. So So before we go live, we're gonna post up when we're going live, and you gotta listen to the live show. Q&A as something. And let's see if anyone did Q&A or something before I start talking about my ass. No. Okay, good. Anyway. Well, I'm glad we didn't miss anybody.
Yeah, that's like a question. Like,
But,
like a minute in.
No, come on in, give us some Q&A, and we'll get you on the Sports Nerds Fantasy Football Team. We'll do it for fun. We won't let you pay anything, are we?
No, we're not going to put anything. I mean,
so I think we might want to spring for like a small trophy of some sort.
I actually have a trophy guy who actually made it.
Yeah, I saw yours. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw mine.
Yeah, I saw it. So so we'll get a nice little trophy.
It has like
made.
A steak on top. Cool.
We'll pass that around every year. It'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger, like the Stanley Cup. And
we should do that. It should be a cup. We should call it.
We'll think of it. It'll be a cup. Yeah. Good. We'll have a cup. Anyway, so yeah, the Sports Nerds Cup, or Fantasy Football Cup. We might have multiple cups throughout the season.
Do like a.
Anyway,
do like a loser cup.
This should be a smaller loser cup.
Yeah,
this should be sarcastic and funny in some way.
Like the Golden Douchebag Award.
That would be probably me. I'm probably going to win the Golden Douchebag.
You're going to lose.
I'm already predicting that I do the worst. But
I can just see just like looking over my shoulder, just like looking at my draft order.
Yeah.
So who are you taking, dude?
Peyton Manning.
I'm not taking Peyton.
I know. So that's why I figure you're going to be writing down Peyton Manning to see me looking over, saying you're doing some fucking misinformation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I know that you know that I know that.
Right.
We get it. So
Anywho, okay. So the birth of Sports Nerds Fantasy Football.
It's coming.
We're working on it.
Later.
When when we get a little closer to actual football fantasy time. But anyway, talk about that. Talk about everything else. I think we are good.
Yes.
All right. Well,
go Cavs.
Go Cavs. Mike and I are going to go watch
Sunday, go Cavs.
Jurassic World.
Yes.
And we're watching that at 9:15. We'll probably be out at like 11 something. Probably going to do a little mini cast about how good or bad that movie was. Maybe from the car. But no, that'll be.
I am super excited though.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's good or not. I really don't.
Well, I mean, you know what it's going to be. Like every Jurassic Park movie is the same after the first 45 minutes. So it's like
I don't care.
They're running away from dinosaurs or getting eaten by dinosaurs. So it's just about how do they package this time.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, the first three, the storyline just progressively just got worse, just worse and worse.
Right.
Like number one was amazing.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was blown away.
Great movie.
I went and saw it multiple times in the theater.
CG. That was the first time they really started fussing with some CG.
Exactly. Yeah. It was one of the first of its kind.
Mm.
And so, I was blown away. I had all the toys and all that stuff like that. Used to dig for dinosaurs.
Dino damaged toys and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You can rip it off and you can see the bones and all the meat.
Yeah, it was great.
Man, and so they made the noise. Like the T-Rex were like, but
good stuff.
Yeah. But so, and then number two, it was all right, but there's a bunch of T-Rexes and T-Rexes were in, San Diego, but other than
that happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Who can begrudge one man a T-Rex, just one T-Rex running around I thought it was San Francisco. Was it
San Diego? Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, and then number
one
three.
One little T-Rex gets loose and you're going to flip out.
Yeah. Just eating people. No big deal.
But, so then they made Jurassic Park 3, which was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
And now they made this one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look good.
Chris Pratt's in it.
I like Jurassic Park. I like the first one. But, after you make the first, hey, look what we made. They're eating us movie. Then, when you just have, it's been the same thing.
It's like Jaws sequels.
Right. It's a big shark. It's eating us. Like, we get it.
It has memory.
But, no, I feel like they were mad when Deep Blue Sea took the plot to their movie. I think this was pre-Jurassic Park 3. and they kind of had to rush and put that one together because Deep Blue Sea had taken their smarter animals idea and bombed with it. So they had to wait like a certain amount of time before they could remake this movie, make their own one. They're like, okay, I feel like people have got the taste of Deep Blue Sea out of their mouth. We can make this movie, the one that we wanted to make all those years ago. So that's what I'm going to see. I think this is their like FU to Samuel L. Jackson and LL Cool J and that chick and Thomas Jane and whoever directed that movie. Was that a Mick G movie?
I don't know, but I always forget that Samuel L. Jackson's in that movie.
Yeah, man. They ate me. A shark ate me.
First thing we're gonna do is seal off this.
Yeah, got him. But,
like the shark, like literally, like hops out of the water and like snatches him, and then like.
How about this interesting
back in
thing?
the water.
Samuel Jackson is in the first Jurassic Park movie.
Yes, he was.
And he gets eaten.
Yes, he does.
And then he was in the Deep Blue Sea movie, and he gets eaten. And I feel like he's gonna have a cameo in this movie and get eaten. How awesome would it be?
I am the twin brother of I forget his name, but
yeah, whatever his name was. Hold on, I'm the twin brother. Hold on to your butts.
Yeah.
Hold on to your butts. The third.
I smoke 10 packs of cigarettes just like he does.
Y'all can just call me Hold On to Your Butts.
Hold on to your butts.
But so that'd be good if you just. I like it when Samuel L. Jackson's in a movie, but you don't know beforehand that he was going to be in the movie.
Yeah,
like Django Unchained. I don't know why I didn't realize he was going to be in the movie.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I don't know. I don't know. It was. I don't know. It was very surprising to me when he was in the movie. I was like, oh yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, and then he was fucking awesome in it, and I like that.
He was surprising in what you will call it, the Kill Bill series. He was like the I don't know. He was the music guy in the church before he got killed.
Yeah. He's like, all right, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
It's just a little bit of Samuel L. Jackson, and then it should be fun. Go see that movie, I guess.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll
I'm excited.
talk
Chris
more.
Pratt.
So we got the web game tonight, NBA Finals on Sunday,
and then Saturday is the Stanley Cup.
Oh, we didn't talk about the tournament, the golf tournament. Did you go?
Oh, the Memorial?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I went on Friday, and we actually followed one of the worser golfers.
Tiger Woods?
No, not as bad as Tiger Woods. This guy was bad. He was 6 over the first day, 6 over par, while like 70 other people were like actually like under par.
Mm-hmm.
So like he was doing real bad.
Why were you following him around?
Because he was playing early in the morning, like right where we like got onto the course, me and my buddy, and we were already hammered drunk. So we're just talking to his caddy, and he's from like Jersey, and he's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And we're like, what's the score today, man? He's like, well, he's 4 over today. It was 6 over today, so he's 10 over total. It's like, yeah, he's not gonna make the cut. And he's like, are there any good bars around here, man? And it's like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, there's plenty of places around here, and you can go downtown too if you want, if you're, depending on where you're staying. He's like, all right, man. He's like, that's cool, man. And we're this, so how do you start, caddying for this guy? He's like, well, I started caddying for this guy when, about 2 weeks ago. He just called me up out of the blue. He's one of my childhood friends. He just goes, hey, you want to carry my bag? And it's like, all right, I got nothing else to do. So, all right. So like those guys were just gonna like go to some hotel room, just like party.
Yeah, dude. Let's get drunk and I mean that's so he's not gonna make any money off of this one.
Oh, I'm sure they do. They all get like some kind of.
Okay, so yeah, fuck it. Just spend your golf money on that shit, and you fucking
get Happy Gilmore. Even when he lost, he still won.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you take your 600 golf monies and you fucking turn that into one night of getting drunk and fucked up at
you go to the casino.
I guess you could go to the casino. I'm gonna go to the casino in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I've never been to the casino.
Really?
I mean, I've been to a casino, but I've never been to like the casino itself.
It's a casino.
I would imagine.
And if you've been to any other casino, you've probably been to this one. But it is fun, like casinos are.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
No, I'm going down in a couple weeks to do fun. Some gambling, lose a couple monies.
Nice.
I usually win though. I actually have a winning trend over there.
Really?
Yeah. One time I won at the slots, and as soon as I won, I picked up my money and I left. And then another time I won at roulette, and I did the same thing.
See, I want to do sports betting, but I just they won't legalize it for some reason.
Yes, absolutely. Great. What is the? It's a victimless crime. Sports betting.
unless you intentionally throw a game for
money.
Yeah,
unless you're playing sports and betting on yourself to lose, or you're not going to win by that much. You're going to win, but not by that much.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
No.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And why can't college players bet on sports?
Why can't they have unions that
give me a break. Let's tear down these walls.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
we're rambling.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna let you guys go. Thank you for the sports nerds. We are on the 3 Geeks News Network. 3 Geeks Network. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the 3 Geeks Network.
3 Geeks Network. Check out our other podcasts: Geek News, Animaniacs, Freddy Nerds, or was it? Yeah, what? Freddy Nerds. I think that's the horror one.
It's Freddy Nerds.
It's Jason, Dan, Mike, and somebody else. They talk about horror movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I love horror movies.
Oh, you should get it on that sometime.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of horror movies, so
why not?
I fucking don't like them, man.
Because you get scared?
Well, yeah, I don't like being scared. I'm a huge pussy. I've said this. I'm no shame.
They're not that scary.
No, so I'm like, yeah, if they're just like, like they scare you like that. That doesn't bother me. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. Like,
you have nightmares?
No, nothing like that. I just don't like being scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people go because they get scared and they like that feeling that they get. Yeah. I don't, so I don't watch it.
Okay, the dog's awake now, so.
All right, yeah, yeah, so check out all the other cool podcasts on the 3 Geeks Network. This is Max. That's Carf. We're your sports nerds today. Have a good one. GoGameIsland.com.
Go Cavs.
Go Cavs. Go Broncos.